Hello everybody, welcome back to Starfield. You're here in the Rock's Roost. And when we left off, we were supposed to be...
This is just the beginning, but it's an important
Okay,
first step.
that's enough. Okay. We were here to sort of check in with the people on the vigilance here, including the commander. And they told us we need to look for the dossiers, read the dossiers of the Crimson Fleet people. So where would we do that? Would we do that here? Command station? Phobos. System, Sol, orbital, Phobos, type, asteroid, temperature, cold. The Vigilance is scheduled to be in the Sol system for an extended period to focus on technical upgrades and mission planning. Mast has been notified of their position. Well, Phobos is very much asteroid-ish. It's probably a captured asteroid, but it is a moon of Mars. Ship information, UC Vigilance, UC SysDef, Commanding Officer, Commander Kibwe Akande. First Officer, Lieutenant, what am I, British? Lieutenant Jillian Toft. Brig Officer Armin Petrosian. Well, this is not where the dossiers are. What does it say on this? Station D1. Sysbank, norm, abort, operate, all restart, close CICU, disengage, override, control, enable. Let's push the red one. Where are those? Let's check the missions. Travel to the key is what it says. I was wanting to read the...
We don't have a full map of the fleet's roster. The members change too quickly. Things are progressing rather quickly.
Yeah, they
sure
are.
The commander is pleased.
Where do
Stay
I
the
read
course.
those dossiers at, huh?
Been trying for years to get someone on the inside, and now we have it.
Yeah, you have it. Well... Okay.
Be careful. Don't underestimate the Crimson Fleet.
I'd like to return the medical supplies I got from the Regana. How critical was the cargo being delivered to New Homestead? Why are you so determined to destroy the Crimson Fleet? Well, that should be obvious. Why doesn't the UC send a fleet to attack the key? Well, we asked that before, kind of. What is the primary directive of SysDef? I'll tell you what, let's give him this.
Thank you. I wasn't sure what you were planning to do with them, or if you still needed them for your cover.
I didn't know pirates had a propaganda.
We'll make sure they get transported to their original destination.
Well, wasn't that just good of me? Okay, how
Well,
critical?
Yeah, they aren't
Yeah.
spacers.
Extremely critical.
They'll do
It's
whatever it
unfortunate
takes
the
to keep
Regana caught itself in the crossfire of neighbor Mora's personal vendetta.
Yeah, that sucks.
Fortunately, your actions allowed the Regana to reach New Homestead with its cargo intact. And you even returned the extra supplies that were jettisoned. We'll make sure they find the right home.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay.
Best of luck.
We'll see you.
You are headed into a snake pit. Be sure to watch your step.
Yeah, I'm over here. But the thing is, where are those dossiers, huh? They told me to, you know, read them, and now I don't know where the hell they are. So,
Like what? Darts?
did they upload them somehow? Probably not. I don't know. It's probably not important. Let's just go.
As a member of the Crimson Fleet, you'll get a unique view into their operations. Make sure to spare no detail.
Oh, look at this. Let's go to ready room. Oh my god, I do not want to get distracted by all this stuff. Chunk's egg. Teal stylus. I want that egg. Can I have it? Yeah. Okay. See ya.
Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, bye. I got things to do. Docking ports this way. Docking ports this way, yes. This way, right here. Okay, health is full. We're in pretty good shape, I think. Let's just plop in the old seat here and get ready to head out. Hopefully this won't be too terrible. Oh no, we're gonna go rendezvous with these pirates in the what they call the key. I think we're gonna meet their leader, Delgado, I think. Let's just move away from the vigilance a little bit. That's good. Alright. Let us see. Here we go. Missions. Set course. Kryx. Oh wow, this is far away. Okay. We cannot make it that far. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so what we are going to do... come back. Where? You know what? Barnard Star. Is... Oh, Wolf. Wolf 359. Where is this Procyon at, huh? Let's go back to missions. Can we jump there? That's not far. Should we go fart around with that? Probably not. Probably not. I thought maybe it would be farther along the way and we could stop, you know, on the way to Kryx. Okay. Okay. Show on the map. It's way the heck over there. So, is there no way to zoom out? I don't guess. So, where can we go that's close? I guess we should go here to Narion? Maybe? Set course. Let's go. I still find this a little bit clunky, so let's take maybe some ballistic power offline so we can pump up the grav drive. Jumping through hyperspace ain't like dusting crops, boy. Have I used that one already? Sure. Okay. Very good. Alright, so this place, Olympus is on the way, right? We don't have very much range.
Hey, contact Charlie 3.
We're leaving. Sorry, Charlie. I hope I'm doing this right. I really have no idea. Mission. Let's go back to missions. This is very frigging clunky. But it is what it is. Let's head to Cheyenne. Goodbye, old pain. I'm leaving Cheyenne. Actually, I'm headed there. We'll be leaving eventually. See ya. Hope we don't go right through that planet.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
Ah, Freestar, huh? This is our first time visiting them.
You're good to go.
This is a big
Have a
old
nice
system.
time in
My
Aquila
goodness.
City.
I'm not going to Aquila City. I'm just pissing through. Just pissing through. Okay. We're getting there. This place is inconvenient to go to say the least. Bye-bye. Okay, one more jump will probably get us there. The Sagan system. Named for our buddy Carl. Alright, bless his heart. We miss him. Oh, wow. Red giant and one planet. We'll check this out later. Because now we can get to Kryx. We can get to Kryx. Kryx mating? Yeah, maybe. We are on our way. Hope nothing bad happens. Oh, point away from the planet for now. Goocha magoocha. Space station. It's too big to be a space station. No, it's not. The key. This is where they hang, huh? Should we hail them?
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
Oh, that's funny as hell. Okay. I guess we'll just dock. And hope we don't die. I mean, surely somebody hails the key. I mean... Right? Whatever. I mean, I can't be the only one that's ever wanted to hail the key. Just because you're pirates doesn't mean you have to be... I mean, whatever.
You got your cut. Get out of my face.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
Listening in.
You wanted 4K. You got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Well, it happens, you know.
Kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new roof.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor.
Better dead than
Now
red.
toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Is that why they're
The hell took
Crimson
you so
Fleet? Are they
long?
communists?
Forget
Oh,
how to grab jump or something?
they like money too much for that. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. I had my own affairs to deal with. Job's done and I'm here, so back off. Why'd you miss me?
Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up.
Uh-huh.
The last thing I need is another Austin rate getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood.
That's right, I got you. Sorry I kept you waiting.
Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you.
Okay.
And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message.
There's never a correct answer with this woman.
All that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson.
I want to know what the real
Right?
deal is with these people.
Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations.
Mm-hmm.
Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Looks like a good place for some R&R. Place looks like a real dump. I bet it really pisses the UC off that you're stationed here. The Crimson Fleet took over the entire UC Star Station. How about this? I don't know.
Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key, but it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
She's quite striking in her appearance, I must say.
All right. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock.
Uh-huh.
The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Uh-huh. Hardy har har. Interview part 1.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactalk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Kryx. Good evening, Mr. Kryx.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then grav jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I'd call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision. Do they take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you are taking the leap? That Jasper Kryx is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gail. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
Okay. Glad we noticed that there. Has she, like, totally, like, left us? System error. I kind of wish you could pick things like that up and listen to
Now,
them later. I guess you
We've got
can, but I
everything
may
the fleet
forget.
needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king.
Uh-huh.
What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nav. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered.
Okay.
We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us.
Okay, is there another
So
interview
anyway,
part
we were
here?
talking about the Lock. About
Yeah.
100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here.
Something
and
like
took
that happened
over
in
the
New
key.
Vegas.
About time you brought us new blood, neighbor. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just
Oh,
ticked
Ludra
everyone's
Diane.
getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Uh-huh.
Eva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
Okay.
Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Kryx had a lot to do with all that, but, We'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
I hope
On
you
the
came
right,
with credits.
you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop.
Look at that.
There,
Look at that.
you've
Isn't that
got
cute?
the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
All right.
Time for a proper introduction.
Yeah. Was this like a Netrunner chair?
Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
I'd say that was a bit extreme. That's going to get infected. Just set me up so I can start making money. How is a bomb in your chest empowering? Let's ask him that.
I see the bomb as a symbol of my importance, and it's a constant reminder to everyone of the sacrifice I was willing to make. The freedom I've given up, the pain, it's not something that just anyone has the resolve to bear.
That's gonna get infected.
That's amusing. I don't think I've heard that one before. Oh, wait. Yes, I have. You might as well dispense with all the stupid jokes. I've been hearing them for years.
Okay. Sure
Since
you have.
I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
This is important evidence, I would think. Delgado sounds like a smart man. I bet you don't get out much. I bet not. I don't think I could make a sacrifice like that. So one wrong move and you're dead?
Essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado off and live.
Okay.
Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, it would be a mess. He wouldn't dare. He holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb a weapon of last resort.
There's a little bit of a plot hole there, I hope you realize. Delgado sounds like a smart man. Whatever.
It's
Say
why
that.
he's the boss.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Okay.
let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the GalBank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Yeah, so this is a Netrunner chair. Okay.
There, you're done.
Okay, that was easy.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
All right. Any other modifications I need to know about?
None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man.
Okay.
Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work?
Time to make those credits.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together. I'm not interested in small jobs. Just tell me we're officially done here. What kind of jobs? Sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will.
All right.
Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you can run along to Delgado.
Okay.
Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Uh-huh. Alrighty.
Listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired.
This guy is a smarmy dude.
You're welcome, Nev.
How weird. Okay.
Ready to make those credits?
Yeah. I know where I'm supposed to go. I'm just snooping. Maybe I should wait and snoop later. Man, this place is huge. I don't want to get lost. Okay. Let's just do the thing that we came to do. Shall we? Shall we? What's this thing? Hookah canister. Okay. Is this the guy?
Ah, there is our other new recruit.
Yeah, you don't look like
So,
much of
now
a
that
pirate.
we're all here, it's time to get down to business.
Well, maybe. You do have a scar.
The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
I'm just waiting to cash in. Yeah, I won't disappoint.
You better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm really not afraid of you, sir.
When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Got it, boss. I don't like taking orders. I hope that doesn't include fleet before breakfast because I like to sleep late. Christ. Why would a pirate organization have so many rules? It's not really that many. Got it.
Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvorov for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Kryx's Legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
Ruins, you say?
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lock cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Kryx. Kryx led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
All right, so these Crimson Fleet folks remind me very much of the Powder Gangers from Fallout New Vegas. Kind of a similar origin story. Maybe you should tell me more about Kryx's Legacy. What's this code Neva's talking about? So, you take every new pirate on these initiations? How many tests and initiations do you have to go through? Let's talk about the Legacy some more.
Before Kryx left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Kryx's Legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Kryx left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Kryx's Legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
We'll be unstoppable? That's a little overly ambitious. Let's just get on with it. What if Neva's right and Kryx's Legacy isn't real? Won't the fleet just become a larger target for UC System? What if Neva's right?
Listen to the words that I am saying. The Legacy is real. You will find that out in due time, provided you're willing to put in the work. Nothing worth having ever comes easy.
All right. Well, you're right about that. We'll be unstoppable.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do.
Okay.
To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
All right, you got 4,800 credits, swashbuckler. Mind if I ask more about this initiation? Is there anything you can tell me about Jasper Kryx's history before he ended up in the lock? How about that? Yeah.
I could tell you stories that would last for hours. But now is not the time. You have a job to do, and I don't like to be kept waiting. When you... well, if you get back to the key, I am sure you can find some copies of the interview he gave to SSNN around here, somewhere. I think those recordings might give you the history lesson that you are looking for.
Well, I think we found one of them. Let's ask some more questions.
And I suppose it can't possibly wait until we get down there?
I can't wait.
Fine.
No, can't wait. Of course not. What's the deal with Mathis? What can you tell me about Suvorov? Can you tell me more about the lock? What happened to Jasper Kryx in the lock? What's the deal with Mathis?
There is no deal. You and Mathis are two sides of the same coin. A couple of...
Oops, sorry.
Only problem is that he is down a sheep and you are not, which puts you ahead. Just barely.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe he'll get lucky and you won't make it off Suvorov in one piece.
Maybe. Tell me about
cold.
Suvorov.
Bitter cold.
So it's like hot.
Just about the last place you would want to find yourself without heat. The few living things that can survive the extreme temperatures are constantly fighting to stay at the top of the food chain. The Crimson Fleet called Suvorov the White Hell. To me, it's paradise. Someone up here pisses me off enough, I send them down to the surface for a little overnight visit. Snaps them right back into line.
All right, well, tell me just a little bit more about the lock.
The UC built the lock as a supermax prison a little under Well, it must have been at least 100 years ago.
Okay.
Before that, those concha de sus madres marooned prisoners on the planet's surface and left them to their own devices. As you can imagine, these turned into some kind of demented survival of the fittest. Prisoners killing each other for a chance at meager supplies. Luckily, some whistleblowers back in New Atlantis saw this as cruel and unusual punishment and pressured the UC into building the facility. 5 years after the prison was completed, Kryx touched off the riots that overran the lock and eventually the key.
5 credits this time?
Okay, I think that's good. We'll see ya. Okay, so I'm afraid that these pirates are going to end up being a little more one-dimensional than I had hoped. Oh well. We'll look for those interview tapes later. Although they're probably... I assume we'll be coming back here. Those interview tapes would probably be useful for the UC sysdef, don't you think?
The fleet protects our own, but you turn against us, and you're dead.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, so they're seeming like they're probably a little bit one-dimensional.
Looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook them with an energy blast.
Probably.
Need something?
No, I'm just looking. What's this? It's like a tie-down mount.
If I had a Berian crest, I'd run my own city, like Bayou. Except in my town, you could do Aurora anywhere.
Okay. Well, for now, I guess it's back to the ship. I would like to know what this Mathis dude is doing. He doesn't really look much like a pirate. Why doesn't he have a ship? Okay. So let's get away from the station. And see, our destination is here. Okay, don't crash into the pirates' space station. That will not help you any. Suvorov. Let's go ahead and land. Who doesn't love a wintry planet, huh? We're gonna dig through some ruins of a spooky old prison. Who doesn't love that? Alright. Let's get off the ship. We'll just quickly get off the ship. Here we are. Okay, so there are our compatriots. It is mega cold here. Yeah, extreme cold snow. It's a little bit early, but I think I'm going to have to cut it off right now because I do have some people here working on my house, and I need to go out and help them a little bit. Thanks for stopping by the Roost today and watching another episode of Let's Play Starfield. Hope you're enjoying the game. Remember to please like the video and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this game so far and what you'd like to see me do later as we play, because there's probably going to be a lot of choice among things we can do as we go along. Why not subscribe to the channel while you're here? Your support means everything to me, gives me the confidence I need to keep making videos just like this. For now, I'll bid you adieu and wish you a great day or night, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.